Hello again. Um, Thanks very much for inviting me and giving me the chance to present again. Maybe I have to be away from this. Um, since we are talking about maybe the hospitality and how because there is one question raised by Sas Faisal, in a way like what we need to do to attract more investors and then work on projects. It's more the issue, we need to be ready as a city. So master plans need to be designed. The envelope of the building with maybe outline permit need to be ready. So when the investor will come, they come into work and action rather than they will get their head around about all the administrative issue. Therefore, I thought maybe it's a good idea to present about master planning and then how the master plan it's really contribute in shaping the cities. I work in Saudi Arabia recently for the past 3 years in NEOM projects, but unfortunately we're not allowed to share yet. So I will go back maybe in history and then share our experience as Zaha Hadid, how we envisage and designed master plans. This is our leader, late Zaha Hadid, who died maybe 6 years ago, but we're still continuing. Actually, we are growing. We used to be 400, now we are 500 plus. This is how Zaha envisaged, like London development back in 1983, in a way, how maybe the future has to look like. One argument I have always, if you look to any monument in the world, built maybe 200 years ago or 400 years ago, if you imagine it, how they build it and why they build it, always they build it for the future. This is why you maybe look at it and now and then you still really appreciate the amount of work has been done. Master planning also, it could maybe change the look of the city. This is an example for Bilbao city. It's more like Zaragoza. It's known as industrial city. As you can see, this island, it's really dead. Used to we work lots of workmanship for ships, and they change it to be multifunctional strip or a part of the city. This is our maybe vision how this master plan it's need to look like across the street, more like residential, but also you create more tourists to enjoy the view. In the middle, this is where you have a pedestrian bridge. Unfortunately, I don't have image for it. We designed this bridge and it's open recently and it has been used. Also, we are working on the first building in the beginning, on the top of this building. Also, the city, they attract lots of international designers, like Guggenheim Museum, they bring it and then it operate open there. They change the image of the city to be more cultural city rather than industrial city, and I think they did a good job in that. Again, what is smart city in a way? We always like face this question, and a lot of developers, they want to build it. This is an example for a city. We won this competition 3 years ago before the pandemic in Russia. It's in an area called Roblevo. The question is where to build and which part to build for the city to encourage more investors and users to come. So we divided into 5 sectors, and then the main issue, you want to build that transportation hub first, and this is where the government need to invest, where you are gonna help to bring the critical mass to the city and then see how you are gonna develop it. Of course, you will work with the financial model and then to do all of that. This is like over, I think, 22 years we did the vision in a way that how you can build it and then attract people. You see the building maybe still not that futuristic. I mean, they are futuristic, but not really well. But the issue is with the transportation system. We worked a lot how we can make it. So the first quarter of that building, it could look like that, where we also in the building itself, we see how we can have a city within a building. And then also we work with vertical transportation company, rather than you move only horizontal. What is the possibility where you can move vertical and horizontal at the same time. We have another idea for that. It could be more futuristic, and then this is why they select this option, and then we won the competition. Another example for Novorossiysk area in the Black Sea. Also, it is more industrial city. They want to maybe create a hub for more like business development and then create lots of hotels. We used our technology, software technology, how you can create a design really adaptable of the growth of the development, since the vision of the project wasn't really clear. And also we don't know from the authority how big is the project is going to be. So the idea it was, you kind of create all of this adaptability, and then you create all the phases or the areas where you help the developer as well to make up their mind, and then find out how the building is going to look like. At the end, this is what we present to the client, to their brief, and we got also to win this competition as well. And this is maybe the final image for the project. We had also like some experience in Cairo. This is what you call it, stone towers. This I'm not sure right now if this model works, because it's more offices and hotel. This is came back to my comment, is this really sustainable as a city? Because I remember during my master, my thesis was saying, is the mix, how the mixed use make the city more sustainable? And then maybe we can see that now during the pandemic. But this is one type of master plan. Again, we are following what the client want and what their business model really about. And then we create this master plan. Again, it could be like with the Expo. We did the Expo City, Cairo Expo City, probably a couple of years ago. Maybe 10 years ago, I guess. Unfortunately, this project stopped. But also, again, how you can create, let's say, an attraction point in a city where you can create event, bring people on, and then you create more like activities for them to interact and then work and develop their business. Since we are in Dubai, it's good to mention that this is in Sharjah. It's Al Jadda Master Plan. It's every, let's say, sector done by different architect, and then we did in the one in the middle. It is more the entertainment hub for this master plan. So technically, this master plan is a good example where you can live and work and entertain, and then also attract more people from the surrounding buildings where you can come and then create maybe healthy model for like an urban hub where people they can really enjoy their time. I think it's under construction now. We maybe built the what you call it, the sale office, the sale hub at the moment. And this is how it looks as a final. Also, again, in the city, we should not forget all the public hubs where people they need to socialize and then spend time. Something really you feel relate to them. This was the idea for Don the Moon project in Seoul. It's opened not long ago, but you can feel lots of attraction, lots of facilities happening there. We have similar project in Nicosia, which will open now. It's Eleftheria Square. It's like more like for public to use and then be related to the city. This project, at the end, you need to build a landmark in each city. It became like, this is the new future of it. The main reason I'm showing this project, first because it's done during the pandemic from home, and then I agree, we work more. We work every day 16 hours rather than 8. However, this building is a city in a building. It's 185,000 square meter. Half of it offices, the rest culture, co-working, and the main part of it also the canteen, where the people can spend time. Maybe they have 3 floors of a canteen. And the issue is also they have level 11 and 12 more, what we call it, Sky Plaza. The main reason we push what you see in red, we push the core out, and then the blue, it became where the working space. So in the middle, you will have an area of 5,000 square meter where people, they can interact and work together. It's more about how you create a nice and a social space for people to work. It's again built from glass. We are working with environmental engineer to see how we can make it more sustainable and then maybe add all the louvers for the solar impact and the issue. But as you can see, it's adaptable with the surrounding, inviting people to come through and use the lobby area to come from ground floor to level 10. You bring all the people up, and then level 11 and 12, this is where they have, as I said, the Sky Plaza, where they can interact every day. This is what they call it, a green zone, everyone is gonna pass. This is the main lobby, where you can go up. And in a way, I mean, this is part of the movie, really, we did it, just like we can go on the internet to see it. But this is level 11 and 12, where you have also the gym, the well-being, everything has thought about. And then you have open atrium for 20 floors where people, they can also interact, not only horizontally, but vertically. The plate here also, because it's Oppo for the mobile company and technology, so you cannot really predict how the company is gonna evolve in the building. So we use the software as well, how we are gonna do the furniture, how the team is gonna interact together, how they are gonna develop and evolve in the new, in the coming years. And this is maybe one of the building you can see your colleague across you, rather than maybe just go to the lift, go up, and then see them. This is how it looks like at the end. And we are now in construction stage, but anyway, the pile's already done on site. I'm gonna go back to the question maybe you were talking about the smart city. Like, we designed this also in China to envisage how the city is gonna look like maybe in the future, because now it's about transportation and technology. Maybe the shape of the building is not gonna evolve a lot, but the question I raise, if we are moving by drone, is the building, we are gonna do the entrances from the roof now, and then all the street, it will be like either carless or maybe use all the automobile that you don't have really to use the normal streets. We don't know actually what is the answer, but this is one of our presentations or our design for this city. And this is somehow you are coming by a drone, and then everything has been really developed, automized, using the technology. You know where you are going, what you are gonna see, and everything available to you through that. Well, I'm not sure about the lighting, if this is the future of the lighting, but yeah, this is one of the images we said it's gonna work. This is also, since we are speaking about Saudi, and then they would like really to go like more like 2030, they would like to develop the area, the vision. This is also one of the examples. It's a unique, it's called Unicorn Island in a way. So while you are designing, they are preparing the site. Before even we finish DD stage, they finish all the foundation. And the building I showed, we're still designing it while they are building it. So that's really crazy in a way. Like the way they work also in China, how fast they are, it's really amazing. I mean, somehow it's driving us mad in a way, like how you are gonna coordinate and then make sure you have good quality at the same time you are building. The form, it's not really complicated, I mean, apart from some key buildings, but at the end, it is more working together, maybe giving like an image how the city it might look like. And thank you very much.